Let's take a look at how easy it is to add records to the ground motion library. There are two methods to import records into QuakeManager. We will look at the first method, which is the drag and drop method. We have 21 components corresponding to 7 records downloaded from the PeerNGA website. All we have to do is select the records and drag them into a collection. QuakeManager will be recognizing and importing the files, and now we can see them. We confirm that all 21 components were imported. When we select one of the components, it immediately loads the acceleration history data from the file and also computes the spectra. It also computes the intensity measures on the fly. We can click at other records and this happens instantaneously. In fact, we can select all of them and within a few seconds they all get computed. Now we need to combine each 3 of the components together to make up a 3-dimensional record or triplet. So we select them all and we choose the option to create triplets from components, and we'll combine each 3 together. Now QuakeManager will know how to compute a resultant spectra such as SRSS and maximum rotated spectra and median rotated spectra and so on. In fact, let's turn on the maximum rotated spectra for the first record and watch as QuakeManager computes it on the fly in a couple of seconds. Before we're completely done, we notice that some of the records, the vertical component was assigned component number 1. For example, this record. While it really should be component number 3. So we're going to select the records that have this problem and we're going to fix it. And the way to fix it is we're going to switch the component numbers. Now we see that the vertical component is always component number 3. And if we reload the collection, we see that the components get sorted correctly. Finally, let's make sure all the spectra are computed correctly, so we will recompute them. We right-click, we'll choose Compute SA and IMs, and we will run it. It only takes seconds to compute all of the spectra for the 21 components and the 7 resultants, including all the rotated spectra, the maximum rotated, there are D50, there are D0, and so on. The newly imported files are now fully integrated into the database and available for ground motion search and selection. This makes QuakeManager's database a self-building database, where we only need to drop the records into the library, and the library will automatically import, analyze, and update the new records and make them available for ground motion selection and scaling.